passed through Dulzura and are now starting down the Dulzura Pass towards the Border Patrol checkpoint. Start watching now for traffic stopped in these turns. The traffic backs up all the way to Dulzura from the checkpoint in the early hours of the morning. This is Gasoline Curve, so named from the days of carburetors on cars as they would slop over. The whole area would smell of gasoline. 270-degree turn. Traffic seems light this morning. We're out of the pass now. It's from this point 2 miles to the Border Patrol checkpoint, and usually traffic is backed up at least this far. You come around that curve right there, you see taillights. Taillights. You see, we've got a whole string of cars behind us now. We're running 55. The cars. I'm turning on my four-way flashers, and the guys are stopped behind me. This backup is created by the port of entry at Tecate having 4 processing lanes and the Border Patrol ahead having 1 processing lane. The Border Patrol says that 2 lanes aren't any faster than 1. I find that to be a little confounding because when you count the cars coming across the border, you see on the average of a dozen, 12 a minute, and when you count the cars that they can process here at the Border Patrol checkpoint, they're pressed to get 6 through in a minute. There's something wrong with the mathematics of that. There's other forces at play here. This is a very short backup today compared to most, and at other times during the early morning hours. Worse backups are generally generally about an hour after the port opens at 5 a.m. As you can see, this is not an international highway. It's a rural road in a neighborhood type of setting. The traffic should not be on this road from a port of entry. The San Diego port of entry is the most frequently crossed entry in the world, and Tecate, which is a port town 40 miles east of Tijuana, passes around 800 cars a day or an hour in the morning down this highway, this two-line rural road. It's wrong. The traffic should be metered. Metered at Highway 188, which is the connector from the port at Tecate. There should be a meter at the intersection of 188 and Highway 94 that delays each vehicle 13 seconds. Using a little arithmetic on that, that makes it feasible for rural traffic as well as the port traffic to go through this border check at the rate that they can process instead of these long backups. And also things along here. The people are sitting here angry in these cars that they're delayed. They're smoking cigarettes, tossing stuff out the windows. It's an extremely dangerous situation. It's unfair to the rural property owners along Highway 94 between the checkpoint and the port of entry, which is 15 miles. It's 15 miles of just very, very dense traffic. I might note that Highway 94 is a totally metered highway. It's metered at the west end onto the Martin Luther King Freeway. So a meter at the 188 junction would not be a foreign idea to managing traffic on this road. The traffic is managed, but it's not managed in all the places that the requirement exists. they're checking with the dog this morning. The dog, if the dog is used, it slows the traffic throughput here to about 3 cars a minute. Good morning. It's taken 15 minutes to go 5.6 miles. It takes as much as 45 minutes to go that distance when traffic is backed up 3 miles. Not an unusual situation at all.